Welcome back. This is our second video for week 2. We are going to start with some intervals. We'll do some triads. We will do harmonic dictation and a little bit more Ottman from chapter 9 for today. So let's begin with some intervals just to warm up. I'll have you sing, I'll tell you what interval to sing and I'll give you the starting pitch. How about that? So starting here, sing a major third up. So in that case you would go like this. Ready? Do, mi, like that. So let's do that a couple more times with a few more intervals. How about here? Perfect fourth down. So one thing you could do to find that is to sing sol down, or sing do down to sol. Think about going from 1 down to 5. Ready? Go. Do, sol. Now if fa, do comes more easily to your brain, that is totally fine. Fa, do. That's totally fine if you want to do it like that. Use whatever syllables pop out to you first is usually what I suggest. Let's do another one. From here, sing a tritone going up. Ready? Go. Do, fi. And so raised fa becomes fi. You can either sing do up to fi or fi down to do, or you can sing fi up to do. And it's weird because you can't tell without looking at it. Or if you want to say, like lowered 5, that's fine. It's a weird thing about the tritone is that it actually makes sense spelled either way, and without it written down, you don't know. I like do up to fi because that's how it's like everything's ascending then. Ready? Sing it again. Ready? Go. Do, fi. Okay. How about a couple more? From here up to, let's do a minor 6th from this do. Minor 6th up from this do. Ready? Go. Do, lay. Like that. Very good. And like just a couple more. Do a major second down from here. Major second down. Ready? Go. Re, do. In that case, I think it's easier to end on do and think about going from 2 down to 1. Again, up to you. Ready? Go. Re, do. Okay. So we're going to just do a very quick round of intervals today. Most days we'll do probably more like 10, but this time we'll just do a set of 5. So we won't exhaust all of the intervals that you know in this set of 5. And the other thing is that they will each 5 be different from each other. So I won't repeat. If I start with a major third, I won't play another major third in the set overall. Okay, so 1 through 5, just any place that you have some scratch paper on the side of your worksheet or whatever that you want to write it down. And let's get going here with number 1. Every other one I'm going to play up or harmonic together or down. So this one will be harmonic. And here it is. And number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Okay, back to number 1. sing that one for me on solfege, whatever solfege makes sense to you for each one of these. Ready? Go. Do, sol. And that one is a perfect fifth. Very good. Number 2. Maybe a little tougher. When I play this one together, hum the 2 pitches so you can separate them in your mind a bit. You may be able to feel the distance between those 2 pitches a little bit in your body, but that's not always consistent depending on the kind of day you're having, so just keep that in mind. But that one is a pretty wide interval. It's almost an octave. It's a major 7th. Okay, and number 3 was here. Sing that one on solfege. Oh, I didn't make you sing the last one. Sing the major 7th first. Start on do and sing up to T. Ready? Go. Do, T. Do it again. Do, T. It's pretty big interval. Okay, sorry. Number 3. Sing this one as well. Ready? Go. Sol, mi. You could also sing me, do. There's a few different, solfege you could use for that. I just really like sol, mi because it sounds like a doorbell to me. Or like you're going down an arpeggiated major triad. Okay, and then let's do number 4 was here. Or was it here? In either case, I think it was actually here. That is a tritone. Sing from do up to fi, or any other syllables that you prefer for the tritone. Ready? Go. Do, fi, do, fi. Okay, that's a tritone. All you have to say is tritone when we do that interval. And number 5. Hum the lowest note. And the higher note. And that one is a major 6th. Sing that one from sol up to mi. Try it like that. Sing like the jingle for NBC. It goes sol, mi, do. And so sing like that. Ready? Go. Sol, mi, do. And so just the first 2 notes of that, sol, mi, are a major 6th. Okay. So there are 5 intervals for this morning, for today. I don't know when you're watching this. It's not morning where I am. I don't know why I said that. Let's do some triads next. And we're going to look at adding major triads in first and second inversion this week. So we'll still do major, minor, diminished, and augmented. And now we'll also add first inversion and second inversion. Let's start by singing them just so you can get them in your ear. So starting with root position major, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. And now sing root position minor on the same do. Ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Now sing root position in the only version that you're going to know of augmented. Ready, go. Do, mi, si, mi, do. And find T. T. And sing diminished as a triad on T. Ready, go. T, re, fa, re, T. Okay, and find do one more time and sing a major triad in root position. Ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Sing that same triad all the way up to the higher do and back down. Ready, go. Do, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. And now do the the same thing, but start on mi. Start on mi and sing mi, sol, do, sol, mi. Like that. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do, sol, mi. So there's our first inversion major triad. Do it one more time. First inversion. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do, sol, mi. And here's root position again. Find the sol below where I am right now. Find the lower sol. Sol. And now, so you're going to sing sol, do, mi, do, sol. That G is kind of pushing it for my lower range, so you might need to go up here. When you practice, you can change it to a different key if you want. Ready? Sing sol, do, mi, do, sol. So to me, that one sounds kind of like taps. Anyway, so those are our new inversions of the major triad that we're going to just start to work in a little bit. Now the good news is when I play those for you as a set of triads, I'm going to always roll the chords that are inverted. So major in root position, major in first inversion will sound like this. Major in second inversion will sound like this. So the roll will be at least a dead giveaway that it's one of those two inversions. Everything else I'll play just as a block chord. So let's just sort of play around with that a little bit, just going one at a time. So starting here, not an inversion. And what triad is that? It's diminished. Sing it with me, starting in T. Ready? Go. T, re, fa, re, T. And how about here? That one is major in an inversion. If you said that, you are almost there. And this one is first inversion, and notice that that has do in the top. So some people are able to hear those inversions better if they know that first inversion means do will be in the top. Second inversion means that mi will be in the top. And root position, of course, means that sol will be on the top. I really feel like I have like a stray hair touching me. Stop touching me. Okay, so let's keep going. Block chord, so root position. That one is augmented. Sing that one. Ready? Go. Do, mi, si, mi, do. And here's another one. Chord, so we know it's an inversion. Right now we're just going to do inverted major triads, so you don't have to worry about the quality. That one is second inversion. So let's sing it, starting in sol here. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi. Mi in the top voice. Just a couple more. I'll do this one down here. It's a little easier to hear, I think. Block chord, so root position. Sing this one. Ready? Go. Do, me, sol, me, do. So that one is minor. Okay, and let's just do like one more. How about here? sing that one, you know that it's an inversion of the major triad. Listen to hear how that gap is bigger. It's a perfect fourth between the top two voices. Sing it with me. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do. That one is first inversion. So we'll continue with those for the next few weeks, and I think you'll get a lot more comfortable with them for quite a while, really. Okay, let's move on. All right, let's do some harmonic dictation next. And so this semester, harmonic dictation is going to be all about expanding your vocabulary of chords. So the same premise as how I used to do it last semester, in that you will do the soprano and bass pitches, but not the inner voices. I'll give you the key, I'll give you blanks, so that you know how many chords to expect. And I also, on my assignments and tests, ask you to write the solfege above the soprano line so that you're kind of like thinking about scale degrees for that soprano line too. So we are adding a bunch of chords this unit. You already do 1, 4, and 5. You already knew 5, 7, 5, 6, 1, 6. I believe we had done 2 and 2, 6, and maybe even 2, 7 at the end of last semester. So now we're going to add in, if this is C major, we're going to add in the 3 chord, the mediant triad, one of my favorites, all-time favorites. If you're a nerd someday, maybe you'll have a favorite chord. And also 2, 6, 5, which sounds like this. So here's 2, 7, minor, minor. So then here's 2, 6, 5 in a minor, minor context. And here's 5, 7, and then here's 5, 6, 5. Or no, excuse me. It sort of depends on how we voice it, but it could be voiced kind of a couple different ways. We'll also have 5, 6, 5 as an option now. So if T is in the bass, if T is in the bass, now you have the possibility that it could be 5, 6 or 5, 6, 5. No leading tone triads or sevenths yet at this point. So no 7, but thank you. But it could be 5, 6 or 5, 6, 5. Okay, and then I think that's all the new things, except for in a minor key, we could have 3. It's the relative major. It sounds very dramatic. I like it very much. We could have 2 half diminished 7, or 2 half diminished 6, 5, or 2 fully diminished 6, 5, also dramatic. And then 5, 7 and 5, 6, 5 stay the same in a minor key. So keep those chords in mind as new options. But let's start in C major with the first harmonic dictation on your page. Sing into this key with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. Here's your first bass note and your first soprano note. First time through, I'll try to play everything as evenly as possible. 3 and 4 and. Hit pause if you'd like. Work on it, think about it. Jump back and listen to it again. When you're ready, I'll go on to playing the, bringing out the soprano line. Starting here in Do. 3 and 4 and. Same deal. Take a break. Hit pause. This time I will bring out the bass. 3 and 4 and. feel free to re-listen to any of the three of those more times if you would like to, and then when you are ready, I will show you the answer. So here's that C major example. I'll play it for you now that you have the chords and the pitches in front of you. Listen to how nice that 2-6-5 sounds. That's one of my favorite inversions of that particular chord. And also notice the 3. Here's 1-6. Pretty similar, but here's 3. Really gets that minor quality. Okay, let's do one more harmonic dictation for this video. And this one is the second one on your page. It's going to be in D as in Delta minor. I wanted you to get to hear those chords in a minor key as well. And let's sing into this key together. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, me, sol, me, do, ti, do. Okay. So this time you can see the soprano starts on sol. So same idea, but do in the bass, sol in the soprano. First chord. And keep in mind that logic is your friend. That new 3 chord is a tonic substitute, so it's probably going to come near the beginning. That 2 half diminished chord or fully diminished chord is, really should just be half diminished all the time. That chord is a predominant chord, so it's probably going to come in a place where the predominant would normally come before a 5, whether that's in the first bar or the very end. And I'm not going to start on 2 and end on 4. I'm going to start on a 1 chord and end on a 1 chord and have a pretty logical tonic, predominant, dominant, tonic pattern to the whole thing. So anyway, all things even this time. 3 and 4 and. Hit pause. Take a moment, that's fine. Then I'm going to start again and bring out the soprano. Starting on sol, ready, and go, and. Same thing, take a moment, hit pause. When you're ready, we'll go on to bring out the bass. 3 and 4 and. Take a moment and go back and listen to any of those 3 again. Take a little bit to write. When you're ready, I'll show you the answer. And harmonic dictation in D minor. I'll play it for you. And notice the 3 here, moving from 1 in minor, a minor 1 chord, to the major relative that is the 3 chord. I love that move. And then down to minor 4, like, oh, it's a sad thing, and then maybe it's not so bad, and then no, it definitely is. In fact, it's inevitably sad. You can tell I have a lot of kind of like imagination, or a lot of imaginary stories that go with each progression. Okay, before we end this video, let's do a little bit of Ottman, just a couple. So 9.43 is the last melody that's on the exam, and I'd like to make sure you have a chance to practice that together. This is from a Haydn piano sonata, and I have to imagine that this is not the melody line, and we know that it was not written for a singer from all the leaping. So this one is in E as an echo flat major. Sing into the key with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. Notice that it starts on sol. Find sol. Sol. Lots of eighth notes and lots of leaping around, so scan through it for a moment. I'm laughing, and usually it's kind of in a maniacal way because I love this one, but you know, I just told you, if I say something's gonna be fun, lower those expectations. All right, so starting on sol. 1, 2, 3. That might be a little fast. Think about the smallest note value that's there, those eighth notes. Da, 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 da. And then now we have a good tempo that's hopefully not too ambitious. You can always slow it down. You can always sing something slower than I sing it in your recording. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Sol, do, mi, la, fa, re, do, ti, la, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do, do, ti. Sol, do, mi, la, fa, re, do, ti, ti, sol, do, sol, la, re, fa, ti, do. I screwed up my conducting at the end for myself. Let's look at this end. Fa, re, do, ti, ti, sol, do. So it does resolve the leading tone, it just has to leap an octave first. So here, one thing to think about is to breathe, thinking about that higher D before you actually sing it, so that you don't go D. That's not doing anybody any favors. We don't even really want to be thinking about this very much right now. Fa, re, do, ti, ti. Think about that rubber band stretch, and that you're expanding as you sing that note instead of reaching for it. Just let it pop out of your forehead, like the unicorn horn I mentioned before. So pick up to the second system. Let's try that part again. Give me another stab at it. Pick up to the second system. 1, 2. Sol, do, mi, la, fa, re, do, ti, ti, sol, do, sol, la, re, fa, ti, do. Good. It's a challenging one, but I really, really like it. It's filled with so many moments that are great for you. The leap of an octave, all the arpeggiation, all the leaping. Thinking about those phrases, actually phrasing it as you do those things is hard, but it's so good for you. So I hope you enjoy it. Maybe you'll learn to like it. And then the other one I want to jump way back in the chapter to do is 9.5, and this one is for your oral assignment. So this is actually coming up sooner than the exam, and it should be a little less brutal. Well, it's still kind of long. Okay, let's see. 9.5 is in 3/4 time as well, but in F major. Sing into the key of F with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. This one also has that pickup. Notice that pickups from sol are a big thing in this chapter. Sol, do. Lots of opportunities to outline 5 in this one. And that's almost like the outline of 5/7 going down. E is missing, but you can imagine it's implied. This is from a Mozart piece that I'm going to guess is also not a voice piece. I could be wrong. Prove me wrong. It's K99. It's early. Sounds like the soundtrack to Pride and Prejudice, which you might know is one of my favorite things. You do not have to do that as fast as I'm playing it. We won't do any of it as fast as that. Think about those 8th notes. La, sol, sol, fa, mi, re. So you're going to do lines 1 and 2. You're going to do them again. You're going to do the 3rd line twice. You're going to do the first 2 lines again. So it's a lot, but just go with it. 1, 3, 1, 2. Sol, do, ti, do, re, ti, sol, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, 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 la, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Again. Sol, do, ti, do, re, ti, sol, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, 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 la, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Last line. Sol, mi, do, fa, re, ti, mi, do, la, re, ti, sol. Back to the beginning. Sol, do, ti, do, re, ti, sol, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, 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 la, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So, you might have noticed the first time it does it like this, and the second time sol, sol, because for me that kind of gesture really helps when I'm trying to sing a big leap. And you might try the same thing when you're practicing and see if you go sol, sol, see if that just like helps you. It just connects your breath to what's actually happening in your body, and it's I find it to be just a really helpful practice technique. The 3rd line I love because you get to sing so many different triads. 3 of our 4 triad qualities, in fact. Major, diminished, minor, major again. So definitely take some time and practice that one slowly and with a metronome. You can sing it faster than what we were just doing. You have to sing the first 2 lines so many times that you probably will know them pretty well. But take the time to practice with a metronome always, 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 because it will help you really let that tempo stay stable. And that is a crucial thing, because you don't want to do this too fast and speed up as you go and then get to third line and have to go. Which I'm confident you could learn to do, but it might be very difficult. So anyway, use a metronome. It is always your friend. You can get them for free if you just Google free metronome online, or you can always, purchase one because you're a music student now. So anyway, that's all I have for you this week. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.